shine. No roof so they can see me shine. Only a matter of time. It's dedicated, put it all to the grind. There's no roof so they can see me shine. Whoa, there's no roof so they can see me shine. No roof so they can see me shine. Only a matter of time. It's dedicated, put it all to the grind. There's no roof so they can see me shine. Whoa.
Okay, Trey. Hey, I'm straight out there. Hey, free the dog. You know what it is. Ain't nobody safe. We gon' die today. Northside, that is the guns to the face. Slang. Make them hit the floor. I say, hold your hands out. Don't make me let it blow. It's at the time for games now. I'ma wipe your nose. Hit the ground. Don't make no sound. Put a pounds in. Show me what a minute for your head. I leave some rounds in. Could go straight or I could leave it with your head split. Ain't no beer, I know that ain't right. Bitch, we smoked you cooking up here the other night. I'm starting to think that you a smoker, why you got a pipe? You make a move and I'ma bet you with this pipe. 38 straight conniving, breaking nigga go extra red. Body can't play me like no play with me, you muscle death. I tell my shooter make a wish. Back to this, I'm here for that, now come up off the bow. Kick your dog, mission find they stand spot. Make them hit the floor, I say hold your hands out, don't make me let it blow. This ain't the type of games, now I'ma wipe your nose.
I had to check out the Faulkner Enterprise game. That's a game that, you know, obviously means something to me because I went to both Enterprise and Faulkner, so it's a chance for me to go, you know, kind of relive the college days, you know, and reconnect with coaches from Enterprise and both Faulkner. So it's a good experience. You know, a lot of people don't know I even went to Enterprise. I know this. it was like as soon as I left D-High, you know, freshman there, you know, so I went, Wesley Person was the coach. Like, I knew he had the right tools to help me get my game to like an NBA level. So I knew if I got with him, it was whatever from there. But fortunately, he ended up staying. He ended up leaving, and Coach Jermaine came in. You know, he did the best he could with a group that wasn't his. So, you know, and it was all right. You know, it was a more learning experience. You know, and then after Enterprise, I had to sit out a year before I could, you know, leave, and I got to Faulkner, and Faulkner was a great learning experience. Like Faulkner, I met a great group of guys who looked out for me, and it was probably the best experience. Like I said, I had probably one of the better teams I've been on my whole career of basketball playing, and like they helped me push myself. They helped me know what I could do. Like, you know, so like Faulkner was just it was a great experience. Like we undefeated at home all season. Like we was legit. Like we was a team that could have won state. You know, we lost in the regionals. You know, but we can talk about that. You know, because that still make us mad to this day. Every time we get talking about it in the group messages we got, we all get mad about that. But it's all good, man. Them a great group of guys, man. It's always good to come back and see the people, you know, Coach Jack, you know, Coach Rob, and all them. They look out for us, you know, even when we come back for alumni games, when we come back and talk to players, you know, they all appreciate it, you know. So it's something for sure that we love to do, you know, go back and visit our old roots in Baby Net. And so, you know, we all stay in contact with them and still, you know, because you never know. It's nothing like family to be around, you know. That's what they treat me like, you know, that's what it still feels like. Faulkner definitely let me know I could play on the next level. Like, that's what Faulkner taught me, you know. Enterprise, I was doubting myself a little bit, you know, I wasn't sure, but, you know, I still had to, you know, the drive, you know, to go for it. Of course, you know, I'm going to keep the drive all the time, but it's always that, you know, that thought in the back of your head, like, you know, hey, you know, is this for me or not? You know, I got to, you know, make sure, but, you know, Enterprise helped me out. It helped me know, you know, how to keep going, how to never give up. And Faulkner just let me know that what I worked for back then was legitly for me. That's what that taught me. Going to Faulkner helped me meet Hot Sauce. I would have never met Sauce if I would have never been at Faulkner, because, you know, I ran into him. He had a game in Bay Minette, and they needed a dunker, and they came to our school and asked some people to come dunk. But me, I was a big Hot Sauce fan, so I was like, I'm there, you know, no problem, you know, I'm there. So I went to the game, and, you know, I did good, and Sauce was like, hey, bro, you was catching everything. And I was like, it's normal to me, you know, I'm good at catching lobs. And he was like, if I start a tour, I'm going to let you know. And before you know it, Court Kings, you know, came about, you know, around the time Faulkner was over with for me. I was like, not doing nothing else, so why not, you know? And I started killing with Court King. Dunking every game, and that's when they was like, hey, man, change your IG name to Baby LeBron. I was like, it's like, for what? Like, it's like, it's cool. They was like, nah, help me get more followers. And I was like, all right, whatever. Changed it to Baby LeBron, and before you know it, the whole, like, Florida, where our tour was at, was feeling me. They was all following me. Like, every week I was getting like 1,000 followers every week, just adding. And then it was in, Tampa, I think it was, and that's when the dunk happened where I dunked on the dude in the game that was on ESPN and all that. Sports Center and, Sports Nation and Nickelodeon and all that, and that's how all the hype and everything got started, and that's what helped me get to the places I got to. That just because that moment of me going to Faulkner and so happened to run the hot sauce and him giving me the opportunity to come do that, created that whole timeline of events, like, which is crazy. So that's one thing people didn't know how that happened. So that's for sure. And overseas came about basically the same way. Like, it's just timing, just God's timing. It hit me out. Just like I said, the video, the dunk, got out on YouTube, whatever, a whole bunch of views. And my coach from Mexico, Victor, he saw it, and his son actually told him about the video and was like, hey, he said he messaged me on Facebook and was like, my son saw your video. He was like, we want to know if you can you play ball? And we was like, and I was like, I was trying to figure out who he was. And I was like, what you mean, can I play ball? And he was like, can you, like, organize ball? All we know right now, we see is your dunks on YouTube, but we want to know if you can hoop. And I was like, yeah, like, that's what I want to do. So he was like, we'll come to the workout. If you kill the workout, we ain't got no problem picking you up. So, of course, me, I'm ready for it.
I got water like overseas, big about like NBA, about like MVP, I got money, they envy me.
It's all about staying ready, that created a whole opportunity of windows for me, and it's just it helped me get from year after year after year in Mexico, so it's been a blessing to be able to have stuff come up and just how it falls in order. Like that lets you know you're doing the right things when stuff falls in order. Sometimes it's the rough road where nothing comes up and you try and figure out the next step, but as long as you're keeping the grind going, can't keep that doubt in yourself. You gotta always stay ready, always stay positive. You gotta keep that for sure. was packed. Like it's wall to wall. Like how that game just was is exactly how it looked when I played. It was it was dumb. Like and the excitement of it is like it's like no other feeling. Like I probably can't think of another game I had that felt like that game. Like even overseas, Court Kings, no matter what, I don't think nothing's felt like a Dothan High Northview rivalry game for real. Like it's just like, and for me, we played each other in the classes for the championship. Like like that's probably the most highlighted game of my career that I can point out that I know where it was a championship game on the line and I did what I was supposed to do. Like, you know, the behind the back dunk everybody talk about, that was tough. You know, just me. Me was instincts. You know, I was always the person to try stuff on the court you're not supposed to be doing. Because before I was dunking, trick layups was my game. Like you can ask the guys who's the kind of playing with AB and Zeric and Trill and read them, and you can ask them. I wasn't tall yet, so all I could do was crazy layups and acrobatic stuff. So they knew me for that. They was the ones getting their athletic hops before I did. I wasn't doing none of that yet. But when I left and came back to D-High, sat out a couple years, people don't know is I didn't get tall till I think end of my 10th grade year. I finally had grew from like 5'10" to 6'2", 6'3", and I think I was about to dunk, but I could never make it. I was always in PE. Me and Mike was in PE, and he's always trying to tell me, "Hey man, dunk." And I was never done. I always keep missing over and over. And it made me so mad. I could never make it. Finally dunked in PE one day. Mike had, was playing in front of a bunch of crowd. People, I think it was like SAT testing. Some testing was going on, and, Mike got a steal or something. Mike threw me the ball. Fast break. I'm thinking in my head, I got to try to dunk for everybody out here. It's the best time to dunk. Tried it, dunked it, went crazy. Well, I didn't go crazy. Mike went crazy. Mike went dumb. Mike was like, you thought Mike dunked how loud Mike was, and I just ran back down court like I done it before. It's just me being me. So, by that next day, they I don't know how word spread so fast. The next day, they came and was like, "Hey, your class got changed." I'm like, "How my classes get changed?" They was like, "Oh, the coach heard you can dunk, and he took you out of 5th period PE, put you in 5th period basketball with the team." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Dang." So the next day, Mike was looking for me like, "Hey, bro, where you at?" And I was like, I saw him at lunch, and I was like, "Bro, they moved me to the basketball team. I'm working out and lifting weights now. Something I ain't never did before, And he was like, "Bro, that's crazy." I only played my senior year. That's the only year I played high school ball. Only because my, 11th grade year, tried out for the team, whatever. But coach told me, classes was messed up. That's why I stress to people so much now about grades, because you can really put a limit on yourself by not handling your grades like that. That's a real major setback. And it was just me not even just applying myself, me, being lazy, going home, knowing I got work to do, and it's like, I'll wait and do it, I'll wait, and stay putting it off and never do it. And then last minute trying to copy somebody else's paper on the way to class or in class before they take it up. Just crazy stuff. But I was able to pick up a few, JUCO scholarships, Florida State looked at me a little bit as I went to a camp, player individual camp over the summer, and they liked the way I played, and Zay Gibson, who goes to Florida State, he was trying to put in the work for me too. So it was help, but, at the same time, I knew with my grades I wasn't getting in. So the next best thing was, JUCO route, which enterprise, whatever. But, that coming from Dothan is hard. It's hard because people from our area don't really get looked at for basketball. We get overlooked just because, it's a football state, People look towards football this way and all that. So it's something that we get overlooked at. Because we actually have a lot of good ball players that come through this area. It's a lot of... I rep the city to the fullest. That's why, I let people know exactly where I'm from all the time. I'm from Dothan. They be like, "Where this at?" And I have to explain to them, Most time I got to tell them it's near Panama City border or something like that. And they be like, "Oh, I think I heard of it." But I'm a rep Dothan all the time. And seeing them change Dothan High to Dothan High Wolves is what's crazy. That's going to be new, especially since it'll be no more Northview. That's what's crazy. And so that's crazy. It's still unbelievable. I'm glad it was a good, memorable game that ain't nobody gonna forget for a long time. So That's one thing I can say. Dothan North gang never gonna let you down for real. That's no matter if it's old when I played or new now. It's no matter, never gonna let you down.
Hey.